Former YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul will try to make even more of a name for himself in the world of boxing next month when he will fight former UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley. And now we have a location. It's going to be in Paul's hometown of Cleveland. The fight going down next month, August 29th at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. It will be on Showtime pay-per-view. The two boxers coming face-to-face today. Taking a look at the tail of the tape, as mentioned, Jake Paul trying to make even more of a name for himself. 3-0 so far. His last fight beating Ben Askren in the first round in a matter of seconds, but Woodley will be his toughest competitor so far. Here's more from their press conference.
They're lying to this kid. I'm going to F him up. You still stand by that?
I mean, look at my resume. Look at all the up-and-coming fighters, the Darren Tills, the Kevin Gaslams, the one they gassed up and they gave false hope that they can get the job done. And watch what happened. None of them landed a punch. So him being athletic, him having the right hand, him getting everybody either want him to. So many people come up to me on a day-to-day basis, you got to knock him out. I'm like, what this dude done did to everybody? He got people wanting to watch him. That's why we're sitting here right now.
That's the exact pressure that's going to crack you on fight night.
No, the pressure's going to be on you, brother.
You have never been in a fight like this, and you know
right?
that the whole MMA community
Robbie
is
Lawler,
counting
Carlos
on you.
Condit, Darren Till. I've never been in a fight like that.
Don't know who the those guys are.
Exactly.
You've never been on a fight of this scale.
You've
never been on this fight of. You've never been on a fight of this scale, which is why this is the biggest payday of your life. And you know that the whole MMA community is counting on you to knock me out and to beat me. When you lost to Kamaru Usman, when you lost to Gilbert Burns, when you lost to all of those guys, you had built-in excuses.
When have you fought anybody of that caliber?
Oh, they were the best. What happens when you lose to Jake Paul?
When have you fought anybody of that caliber?
What happens when you lose to Jake Paul? You're going to be the laughing stock of the internet.
When have you fought anybody of that caliber?
Just like I turned Nate Robinson into a floor mat, I'm going to turn you into
Nate Robinson plays basketball. He shoot 3 points and slam dunk.
Hey, Jake.
I knock people out for a living.
Is this the toughest fight? When you look at the three that you fought, Tyron Woodley, toughest fight thus far?
Toughest by far. And that's exactly what I want. I want to continue to increase my opponent's, skill level. I want to challenge myself. This is a legitimate knockout artist. This is a legitimate knockout artist. He was boxing while I was on Disney Channel. He's been boxing probably 4 or 5 times as long as me. But August 29th, Cleveland, Ohio, in my hometown, you will see a boxing clinic be put on. And this man doesn't go more than 3 rounds.
Tyron, one of the things we saw on social media is that you showed some pictures of you training with Floyd Mayweather. Can you tell us how those sessions went? And did he give you maybe some tricks that we will see on August 29th?
I mean, to get an opportunity to work out with Floyd Mayweather, an idiot would not take that advantage of that situation. He showed me stuff not specifically to defeat Jake, but to be a world-class boxer in general. Techniques, positions, placements, hand positioning, movements. In MMA, sometimes we waste energy. Sometimes we do a lot of shucking and jiving, and they don't have purpose. Everything I do, everything I throw is going to hurt. My feints are going to hurt. It's going to make his body shake to the point where he don't know what the fuck's going on. So you can say, I'm out to say anything. I'm from the show me state. You got to show me. I've been in there. This ain't my first big stage. I was at the sold-out Madison Square Garden with the fight of the night. The biggest gate they've ever had in history. The best card in UFC history. I was a fighter tonight.
That's not true. The biggest gate was last weekend in Vegas, but...
The biggest gate of Madison Square Garden. Listen to what I say, young man.
So, how is Floyd Mayweather going to teach you to beat me when he couldn't even finish my brother?
Just talk about money and just talk about clout. Because when we talk about fighting, you shouldn't even be talking in the same sentences with me.
I mean, we can talk...
I'm a Hall of Fame already. And I'm going to make history bouncing your head off the mat. Now what?
Well, we can talk about fighting. I mean, if you want to dive into it. I mean, look at your coaches. Who is your coach? Is it Pedro Diaz? Is it Eric Brown? Is it Floyd Mayweather? You're bouncing around coaches like you do baby mamas. How many kids you got now? You're a 39-year-old man who's pull-up game is weak.
You know
Get your together, bro.
You know what's funny? You got on
Get
all
your
this
shit together,
You
bro.
look like a rap video. Tell me somebody in your neighborhood that dressed like that.
I'm going fishing.
Tell me somebody in your neighborhood that dressed like that.
I'm going.
Love the fireworks there. So taking a look at the upcoming events on Showtime. Of course, this weekend you get Jamel Charlo going up against Brian Carlos Castano. Again, that is this weekend. And then one of, if not the biggest fights we have seen this year in Bellator, Patricio Pitbull going up against AJ McKee. That is going to be on July 31st. And then, of course, Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley, August 29th in Cleveland.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.